Glad that you are all here. I'm very glad to be here as well as the vacancy pastor, Reverend Joe Ardy, kids, and King Herod in his dying scene. You guys did good. That was great. Thank you very much for participating and being a part of that and retelling the Christmas story. I've never seen the angel part played with a chair before, but you did a good job with that too. But as Lutheran Christians, that's the kind of church that we're in this morning, despite the fact that two former altar boys are up here up front, one with his favorite candle lighter, and the other, as usual, standing in the middle. Grace and peace be to you from God our Father. What a blessing it is to have that simple story retold with a sense of humor. But we have to ask the question, what does it mean? It's the quintessential Lutheran question, right? What does this mean? You guys know what this means? Who got born? Who got born? Jesus. Why did Jesus get born? He's the Son of God, that's true. But why else did Jesus get born? To save us from our sins. No wonder she was the angel with the chair. You see, we get part of the story, and we love this part of the story at Christmas time. We love to hear that God cares about us, but by the time Easter rolls around, we get a little concerned. Is he still there? Does he still answer an email? You know, he doesn't have email, but he has an email. He's always had that. You know, so good news there. And I came across the song by the Ball Brothers that really tells the story pretty well, and I thought it would be appropriate here because with the Christmas story, we only have part of the story. It's not just about the manger where the baby lay. It's not all about the angels who sang for him that day. It's not just about the shepherds or the bright and shining star. How do you do that? Star. Yeah, there you go. Okay. It's not all about the wise men who traveled from afar. It's about the cross. It's about my sin. It's about how Jesus came once to be born so that we could be born again. It's about the stone that was rolled away so that you and I could have a real life someday. It's about the cross. It's not about all the good things in this life I've done. It's not about the treasures or the trophies that I've won. It's not about the righteousness that I've found within. It's about the precious blood that saves me from my sin. The beginning of the story is wonderful and great, but it's the ending that can save you, and that's why we celebrate. It's about the cross. It's about my sin. It's about how Jesus came to be born once so that we could be born again. It's about God's love. Nailed to a tree, it's about every drop of blood that flowed from him when it should have been me. It's about the stone that was rolled away so that you and I could have a real life someday. So that you and I could have a real life someday. It's about the cross. To God be the glory for sending his Son so that we could see him go to Calvary and rise again so that we have hope, confident expectation today of our future secure in Jesus Christ. Amen.